All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the semifinals of the ECAC MLB The Show 2024 season. We're getting into this one a little bit late. I do apologize. We had an issue with the stream, but we are in it now. It's going to be Post University JakeBaumann taking on Long Island University's IsoJoe in the semifinals here. This is going to be a best of 5, so strap in. It's going to be a long one tonight.
No, he's in there.
And I know it's going to be a little confusing because both players are using the Phillies tonight. But JakeBaumann, your Post University Eagle, he's going to be using the Phillies in the blue uniforms. They are currently up to bat. So we just saw a really nice base running decision that time there by Jake, holding the runner at third. And then IsoJoe threw his home to hold the runner. This is a ground ball to the right side, and he bobbles it, so he's safe. And Jake going to score another run off of that dribbler at the right side. It's now 7-4. We're in the bottom of the third inning. So, Jake looking pretty good. Had a bit of a rough start, but has kind of settled in. Good take there. Outside. 1-1 is the count now. With Kyle Schwarber up to bat. It's going to be the top of the order coming up pretty soon. This is a banger down the right field line, and it's gone. A line drive home run for Jake, and that's going to put 3 more on the board. And we're going to have a pitching change coming out from IsoJoe. Now a 6-run lead. Oh, and this is a dribbler on the left side. It's fielded by the shortstop, but it's definitely not in time. Trey Turner easily going to beat that one out. And it's going to be ruled a base hit. And now Bryce Harper up to bat. Swinging on the first pitch. It's going to be a looper out to left field. Handled by the left fielder for the second out of the inning. And remember, mercy rule for MLB The Show is 10+ run lead after 4 innings. So Jake creeping up on that with a 6-run lead right now. Good take inside on the sinker, 1-0. Nice pitch that time from IsoJoe, just catching the outside black. Good take on the slider, trying to get him to chase. 2-1 now. Ground ball's foul. 2-2.
We got a full count.
Really good take down low, and that's going to bring the count full. It's a chopper down to the second base. Or, excuse me, the shortstop. And he's out at first. It's going to be 10-4. JakeBaumann out in front here on the Phillies in the blue. As we have the mirror matchup tonight.
The third baseman, Alex Bow.
Ooh, and this one smoked to right field over the head of Castellanos. He's going to field it on a bounce. And it's going to be a double. Leadoff double for IsoJoe here in the top of the 4th. Not going to go down without a fight. Ground ball to the shortstop. Turner fields and throws to first. But good base running by IsoJoe. Held the runner just long enough. And then sent him as soon as Jake committed to the throw to first. And the runner advances to third.
Outside ball.
Game on
No, that missed.
Hall of Fame difficulty right now, which is the second from the highest, I believe. Makes hitting a lot easier. This is why you're seeing generally very high-scoring games in this league. This is going to be a blooper out to right field. Castellanos does field it, but the runner holds. As Castellanos makes the catch out in right field. That's I don't know about that call from IsoJoe. I feel like you should send him there. I know the play's going to be close, but you're down by 6. You got to take a little bit of a risk sometimes. Brandon Marsh now up to bat. That one's going to be low and away. 1-1 now after the foul ball.
No, that missed.
2-1 now. This one's skied out to left field. Should be routine for Brandon Marsh. And he takes care of it. And it's going to be a scoreless top of the fourth for IsoJoe.
Leading up for the Phillies.
And now Jake could potentially put the game away here. Just needs to score 4 runs in this inning.
Ball outside.
Gonna be the 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up first. This is a liner straight out to center, and it will drop. Fielded on a dive on the bounce, though. That would have probably been either a triple or an inside the Parker if it had gotten by.
Now batting.
But good job to get it on the bounce there by the center fielder. Hold him to a single.
Ball, that's low.
1-0.
Hey, ha.
IsoJoe really trying to work the zone down. Try to get that ground ball, get that double play. As Jake flares that one out foul to the left field side. That one's smoked. Perfect, perfect. Single straight to the right fielder. Hit too hard for the runner to advance to third. So it's going to be first and second. Still nobody out. As that was a nice first pitch. High and inside. This is going to be a ground ball left-hand side. Could be a double play. Over to second for 1. Over to first for 2. Jake holds the runner at third. So a 6-4-3 double play there for IsoJoe. Nicely done. As that was potentially was shaping up to be a big inning for JakeBaumann, but ground ball over to first base and a scoreless bottom of the fourth for Jake as well. So still 10-4 as we head to the top of the fifth.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Ground ball over to Trey Turner, swinging on the first pitch. And he's out. Nice play by the shortstop. Now it's going to be Kyle Schwarber up here for IsoJoe. First pitch swinging, fouled off. Ooh, I don't know if that's exactly where he meant to put that pitch. And Schwarber does not miss it. Single into right field. Man on first, 1 out now. Ground ball to Trey Turner. This could be 2. Over to second for 1 and first for 2. Another 6-4-3 double play as that ends the top of the fifth.
One and oh.
Jake up to bat now, taking the first pitch low for ball 1. That one is going to be a looper into left field, and it drops for a hit. Good job getting up and getting that one.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch swinging, foul ball. A little early on that one.
Hit.
And he's stealing.
No.
And he's in there. He's safe. Nice steal there by Jake. 0-2 the count, though. Kyle Schwarber going to need to play a little bit of defense here up to bat. Yep, you see it right there. Fouls that one off. On those pitches that are right on the corner, you just gotta swing. Fouls it off again. This is a fly ball out to left field. Left fielder drifting back. And it's over his head. It's going to bounce for a ground rule double. And that stolen base so key for Jake, as that's going to score the run off the ground rule double. That's a perfect single out to left field. And it looks like Jake will hold the runner at third. But a very nice swing there that time from Jake. And now first and third, nobody out for Bryce Harper. Takes the first pitch low. Wow, that one is destroyed, but it's going to be foul down the right field line. Good take
ball.
inside. 2-1 hitters count here for the best hitter on this Phillies lineup.
That's a ball.
Another ball low. IsoJoe really trying to get Jake to chase here, and he's not biting.
2.
Does take that one. Would have been a
Full
good
count.
pitch to hit. Probably not what Jake was expecting. Lays off.
Take your base
Lays
on
off
the floor.
again, and that's going to load the bases for Castellanos. First pitch swinging, foul ball.
That's a ball.
Takes the second one low. So Joe got to be careful here with the bases loaded and nobody out. Whoa, that one is drilled to left field. The perfect swing. It's back and it's gone. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is game. JakeBaumann wins on the mercy rule with a grand slam. And we'll go up 1-0 in this series.
The winning pitcher is Zach Wheeler. The loss goes to Zach Wheeler. Time of the ball game. 4
The
hours
loss
and
goes to
20
Zach Wheeler. The win goes to Zach Wheeler. All right, we'll be right back with game 2. All right, we are back with game 2 in this best of 5.
Hike one.
The other side of the bracket here in the MLB The Show semifinals. Gage from Franklin College already defeated B. Northey from St. Clair in the other semifinal matchup. So whoever wins this one will be facing Gage in the finals. As 2 quick outs here for IsoJoe in the first inning. It's going to bring up Bryce Harper with 2 outs and the bases empty, exactly how you want to be facing Bryce Harper usually. Slow chopper out to second base, easily fielded, and that'll do it for the top of the first as we have IsoJoe swapping to the Braves for this game.
For the Braves, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Yeah, right. Take me out to the ball game.
That's a ball. That's inside.
1-1 as that pitch inside.
Ball.
Another ball 2-1
Two
now.
balls, 1 strike.
Good patience here from IsoJoe in this at-bat. That one is tagged out to left field, though. That's going to be a nice single. IsoJoe did a good job getting into the hitter's count there and getting a nice pitch to hit.
Batting second, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
And that's going to bring up Acuna Jr.
Ball.
Ooh, Jake not getting the call on that one. That was right on the line.
Ha!
That one is going to be in there.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Once again, not getting these calls right on the edge of the plate. That one is over the shortstop's head. It's going to be into the gap. Rojas going to try to cut this one off and does so. He's going to send the runner, and I don't think there's going to be a play. Yep, he's in there easily. And IsoJoe takes the lead 1-0. This is a lazy fly ball out to the right field side, and it will drop foul. Castellanos unable to get over there in time to make the play.
Hike 2.
Nice pitch high and inside. Cash in the corner. And it's going to be 0-2. Trying to get him to chase, and he does. Gets the strikeout. On a nice slider there to finish him off on 3 pitches. This is going to be a little jam shot. Castellanos ranging over. Makes the running catch. Runner will tag and head to third. So it's going to be a man on third, 2 outs for Ozuna. Wow, that one is crushed out to left field, but it's way foul. Luckily for Jake. That one's inside. Check swing, and he went. 0-2 the count now.
Nope. That's
Good take. Trying to get him to chase inside.
Hike.
Oh, that was a pixel perfect pitch. In the top right corner of the strike zone, Jake gets the call. And IsoJoe strands the runner on third.
No, that's inside.
And now Jake up to bat here in the top of the second. Castellanos up in the 4 slot. This one's poked out to right field. Foul. 1-1 now. Oh, ground ball to the right side. Tough play for the second baseman, but makes the play for the first out. Another ground ball to the right side. This one will squirt through, though. And Jake with his first hit of game 2.
Hey,
Ooh, nice pitch, high and inside. Catches the corner, 0-1.
that's a ball.
Second pitch, good take outside, 1-1.
Hike.
Jake being very patient, taking another strike. That's going to put him in the hole, though, 1-2. This one's poked out to right. That will be over the head of the first baseman, and it will roll down the right field line. That's going to be an easy double. Will hold the runner at third, though. which will make it second and third with one out.
Edmundo Sosa.
Ooh, turns on this one and drives it to left field. And it's going to be a bouncer onto the wall. That'll score both runners and be a stand-up double for Jake as he takes the lead 2-1. Great timing there. Got in front of that one. Fastball inside.
0-1.
What is going on? What just happened? Did he do a pickoff throw to first? No one was at first? I have no idea what happened there. That was really weird. This is the chopper. Foul. 0-2 now to Wilson. Ground ball to left-hand side. And, oh, it's going to be a rundown. And he tags him on his shoe. A little questionable base running there from Jake. Was trying to wait for the throw and then have him advance to third, but IsoJoe did not take the bait and just gets the force out there.
1-1. Oh yeah.
Ooh, way early on that one.
1-2's the count. No, that
Good
missed.
take outside. 2-2 now to Rojas.
That's a ball.
Full count now.
We got a full count.
This is going to be a lazy fly ball out to the right-hand side. Foul in foul territory. First baseman makes the play. And Jake scores 2 to take the lead. But still a very close one. As we head to the bottom of the second.
Ball outside. Outside. That's a ball.
That one also barely missing. And IsoJoe has been doing a really nice job at not chasing these pitches
No, ball.
that are just outside the strike zone.
3-0.
3-0 now. I feel like IsoJoe gets the green light to himself here.
Hee-haw.
Does take that one, but it is a strike. That one's fouled off. Full count now as Jake working back from this one. Tapper over to the mound, and Wheeler going to make the play himself for the first out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Going to go high and inside here,
Hut.
and it's in there. Nice pitch.
Ball.
Can't get him to chase the
One ball,
slurve
one
there.
strike.
1-1. Ground ball over to the second baseman. Routine for Sosa as he makes the play for the second out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, John Murphy.
First pitch swinging, fouled straight back. This is a ground ball and through the right side for a single.
Batting
So a
ninth,
2-out base hit
the shortstop,
for IsoJoe. Keeps the inning alive here.
Garcia.
And that pitch missed a little bit, and another single out to right field for IsoJoe. 2 runners on now.
Now
Still with
batting
2 outs.
Center fielder, Michael Harris.
That's a ball.
Good take on the fastball inside from IsoJoe. And this one, another base hit into right field. And IsoJoe gonna hold the runner at third. So from bases empty 2 outs to now bases loaded 2 outs on 3 straight singles.
Junior.
And swinging on the first pitch, it's going to be a pop-up to Bryce Harper over at first base, and he will put it away, and Jake can breathe a sigh of relief there after allowing the 3 straight base hits, but no damage done, and still a tight one here. 2-1 lead for Jake as we head to the top of the third.
Hoo-yah.
Ooh, really nice pitch there from IsoJoe.
0-1.
Down in the bottom inside corner of the plate, but that one is tagged Very deep to right field, but foul. 0-2 the count now.
Ball.
And that was going to be inside. A nice take there. That was really close.
Nope. Ball.
Same exact pitch. That one's also going to be a ball. Has to fight that one off. Falls foul. This one is looped out to left and will also drift foul. 2-2 now. This is going to be a flare out to left field. This one may drop, and it does. Drops for the fair ball, and that'll be a double. An easy stand-up double for Schwarber. As I believe the left fielder was pushed over more towards center field there, and that was what allowed that ball to drop.
Ball outside.
Oh, that is a perfect swing. Drilled out to left field, and that ball is gone. A 2-run shot for Trey Turner and JakeBaumann. Extends the lead to 4-1. Swinging first pitch on the next batter. It's going to be a looper out to left field. Put away easily by the left fielder for the first out.
Number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos up to bat now with Bryce Harper on deck, so... Ooh, just barely foul down the third baseline. Oh, wow, another perfect. Opposite field. It's going back, and it's gone. Way over the bleachers in right field. 5-1 now, Jake. Off of that monster blast. Third straight perfect swing for Jake. And this is going to be... Yeah, he's sending the runner. That's going to be a double. IsoJoe got to switch up whatever he's doing on the mound because Jake is all over him. 3 straight perfect swings. Definitely not what you want as IsoJoe. He's going to have to dig deep and try to come back in this one now. Has done a good job to get ahead of Remuto here. 0-2, though. Look for the punch out. Ground ball up towards center field. It's going to get through. And Jake going to send the runner. It's a play at home. Not in time. The runner advances to second as well, and it's going to be 6-1 JakeBaumann.
Second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
As he seems to have downloaded whatever IsoJoe wants to do. And actually holds the runner, but then sends him to second, and he's out. A little bit questionable base running that time from Jake. Kind of throws one away there. But this is going to be a ground ball straight up the middle and will score the run. 7-1 now, Phillies. As Jake threatening to mercy rule once again. Just needs a couple more runs. Ooh, very early
No ball.
on that one. Oh, but this one is tagged out for another base hit. And now it's going to be first and second with 2 outs. Is Jake just able to hit it where they ain't?
Nope. Ball.
And now with the top of the order coming up. I just got to be careful, and that one's going to get through. And he doesn't get the throw in. And he scores too! Oh no, a tragic mistake there from IsoJoe. I don't know what happened, but the right fielder just didn't throw the ball in. And Jake, with the speedy base runners on, did not hesitate and sent them home. And he scores 2 off of that misplay. You cannot make mistakes like that against JakeBaumann, and he's going to make you pay, and he did right there. Oh, perfect. Nearly takes the pitcher's arm off there. It's out to center field. And it's going to be another double. Advances the leadoff runner, or the lead runner, I should say, to third. Ball to right side, and this may finally do it for the top of the third as IsoJoe finally gets out of it. What a nightmare inning for IsoJoe. And Joe really needs to, it's going to have to dig deep to come back in this one. Otherwise, he'll be looking at being down 0-2 in this best of 5, which is not where you want to be. Yo, what's up, AJ? Wow, smoked down to Bryce Harper at first base, and he makes the play. I think that was a perfect swing. Oh, no, it was just good timing. Perfect placement, I think. Perfect PCI. And chill with me, watch some MLB The Show, AJ? It's our first season. Got Jake in the semifinals here. He's 2 games away from going to the championship. 0-2. Gonna try to jam him here. And he does so, but he fights it off foul. Another foul ball. Olsen staying alive here.
Ball.
Good layoff there. As Jake's still trying to paint this outside corner. Fouled off once again. Great at bat from Joe. And now he's just going to go way out of the zone with this one. Not quite exactly where he wanted to put that ball. And IsoJoe fights it off again. Oh, that one's right down the middle. And it's destroyed out to right field. Going to bounce directly off the wall. Castellanos going to throw it into second, but he's in there easily for a 1-out double. And IsoJoe trying to claw his way back into this one. Oh, and that'll be a great start. That's going to be a double into the gap in right center. That'll easily score the runner from second. Could potentially look to go third. He is going to try to stretch it into a triple. But he's dead to rights at third. IsoJoe, I do respect the aggressive base running there, but that time it did not end up paying off as he's thrown out trying to stretch the double into a triple. Ground ball to shortstop's going to end the inning, but IsoJoe gets one back. 9-2, JakeBaumann.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos. Now pitching for the Braves, number 40, Reynaldo Lopez.
Yeah, we got a pitching change here, but it's not really going to phase Jake. Whoa! Great play by the center fielder there. I thought that was going to drop for sure. But an excellent play by IsoJoe. Out in center. That one's going to be foul. Wow. Fights that one off high and inside and gets a single out of it. Runner on first, 1 out. This one's skied out to right field, and it will drop. Does not go to the wall, though, so it'll just be a single. Runner does advance to third, though. So it'll be first and third now with 1 out. And we're going to have a pinch hitter, actually, from JakeBaumann. Bryson Stott. Oh, first pitch. This one is launched. Perfect swing. The center fielder going back at the wall, and it is gone onto the boardwalk. Bryson Stott, pinch hitter, first pitch swinging. Perfect, 415 feet. Give me the 3-run homer.
Number 16, Brandon Marsh.
And now a 10-run lead for JakeBaumann. Maybe 11? This one's hit very deep. Going back. Caught at the warning track by the center fielder.
The center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Yeah, that was unfortunate the way Boston lost Sale. He's a just incredible pitcher. This one is a lazy fly ball out to right field, put away by the right fielder, and that'll be the end of the top of the fourth. So, a 10-run lead for Jake, 12-2. This is going to be IsoJoe's pretty much last shot here. I believe if he doesn't score here, showing bunt as well. Bunt, very hard bunt down the first base side, and Bryce Harper going to just field it and make the tag for the first out. I believe, I don't know for sure, but I believe IsoJoe has to score here, or the game is over. And showing bunt again. That one's going to be foul, though. Another bunt. Harper fields and tags him out again.
Now batting, shortstop.
Maybe this might be IsoJoe kind of waving the white flag? I'm not really sure. Yeah, another bunt. This is popped up. And Harper makes all 3 outs. And yep, that's the ball game. Phillies take it via mercy rule again. And Jake now up 2-0 in the best of 5. 1 win away from advancing to the championship game, where Jake would face Gage from Franklin College, the only player who managed to take a win off him all season. So, will not want to miss that one, but Jake's got to put it away. Still has 1 more game he needs to win. But, yeah, if you are up by 10 or more runs after the top of the after the bottom of the 4th inning at least, then the game just ends and you win. So Jake's now done that twice in a row to IsoJoe. So we'll see what ends up happening here. It looks like Jake has paused the stream as well. So we'll be right back. I'm gonna see what's going on here, and hopefully we'll be playing Game 3 in a minute. All right, guys. Well, that is going to do it for the match. IsoJoe did decide to forfeit Game 3. So, yep, that was, in fact, him throwing in the towel. So, JakeBaumann's going to take the 3-0 sweep over IsoJoe and advance to the championship round. That's going to be on December 6th at 8 p.m. After Thanksgiving. So, I hope you guys all have a great Thanksgiving break. We'll be back the week after with the championship games for both the Rocket League team and the NECC division. That's going to be on December 5th. At 8 p.m. And then Jake's going to be taking on Gage from Franklin College for the MLB championship on December 6th at 8 p.m. Hope to see you guys there. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.